What's up, everybody? It's Gaming's DNA back with another Zelda Randomizer. We're gonna do all the same settings we always do, with a couple of changes. So just as a reminder, Scrub Sanity is on, Token Sanity is not on, that's the new one. I added more gold Skulltula tokens into the mix. You can see, of course I have ugly colors on. The color randomizer is never... I feel like you always get brown. Anyway, you see we start with the fire medallion, and we're off to do our normal checks. I'll basically just explain what I'm doing as I go. The biggest change for this randomizer is I have key sanity on. So this is my first time ever with key sanity. The gold Skulltulas, I don't have token sanity on, but I upped it to require 50 tokens. Normally I've been doing 30, just adding to the challenge a little bit. So let's start. Our first chest of the rando is Ruto's letter. Wow. Okay, that's a good one to find. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to go see Jabu Jabu at some point. Got our first map for bottom of the well. Our first token. I really hope I don't need anything. 50 is possible, but I hope I don't actually have to collect 50. I don't know why I'm so against that. I need to just suck it up. It's not that hard. As always, I'm hoping for a sword of some type as I go check this vanilla sword location. Yeah, I'm excited to start another randomizer. I feel like I always learn a little bit more things that I didn't think were possible. My perspective gets changed. So let's pray to the Zelda gods I get a good seed this time. What do we got here? A wallet? I mean, I guess it's good to have cash money to start, but some kind of weapon would have been nice as well. Let's crawl in this hole. I hope everyone's had a good life so far since the last randomizer. Things have been good here, just working away. I was kind of wanting to work in a little bit more of my job in this particular randomizer. Trying to have a better balance of gaming related to what's going on commentary versus real life stuff. What do I got here? An odd mushroom and okay, Deku stick capacity. I love that to start. If I don't have a sword, you need the sticks, so having more sticks is good. We'll leave the Zora mask for now. I want to try to save some money. I like to check the shops early on in the randomizer to start. So let's equip those. Alright. Where to now? Let's see what our Ocarina check is. Pulling up my item tracker on the side. Don't mind that. You won't see that. I decided this time not to put the item tracker on the screen. Hopefully that's not a mistake, but I figured let's just see how this goes with a more full screen. I noticed in my last series, I didn't notice it until I was almost done editing it all, which is quite annoying, but there's like a square in the bottom of the screen that it's like this square pixel box. I don't know, I can't unsee it. It's annoying. When I'm playing, I don't see it, and I narrowed it down to the software I use to capture my video. Somehow in the screen recording is recording this giant pixelated box. I'm not tech savvy enough to figure out how to get rid of that. I tried a couple things, couldn't figure it out. So I'm trying out this new capture software, and the testing I've done so far, it appears like that issue has been fixed. So, alright, so let's kill Mr. Wolfo. That was easy. I love having 1920 sticks to start. Too bad I don't have bombs right here. It's not the right way. Anyway, yeah, work has been good. I've never fully talked about what I do on this channel yet, but part of my name from my channel, Gaming's DNA, DNA is a big part of what I do. I'm actually a DNA analyst for a crime laboratory. So I get to see lots of fun things, and that was one of the things when I started this channel and wanting to do... Oh, come on. What is going on? I'm trying to time this, jeez. But yeah, I thought talking about what I do could be interesting commentary. I don't know. I think it's mundane and kind of boring. It's not as exciting as TV makes it out to be, but every once in a while I'll run across some pretty interesting things. So I guess this is a good way to document it. Alright, what do we... No? What is this? Okay, so I don't get the check for that? See, this is the stuff where I feel like I constantly learn. I'm not sure why I'm not getting a check for that. I'm wondering... I wonder if I have to have an ocarina before I can get that. Let's heal up, because I suck at this game, so I'll definitely die if I don't get more health. Yeah, I don't know if I need an ocarina there. I guess I could see it maybe being the Kokiri Emerald maybe I need. I don't know. I'm a little confused about that. But anyway, yeah, work. Ooh, it's fun. I really enjoy what I do. But, as with any job, it is a job at the end of the day. And I am thankful that I work for a place I really like. I really like my coworkers. But over time, when you do it long enough, even as exciting as DNA analysis and a forensic lab could be, it's still a job. Alright, let's get some more money. Look at that hops on that boy. I kind of want to go buy that Zora mask. Get that out of the way. I'll leave the bloopy. I don't want to lose money. Okay, onward to better things. So what made me think about work this time is I'm working kind of a nasty case. As a DNA analyst, I find that there's quite a few cases I get involved in that would be something I refer to as not a DNA case, meaning I'm not quite sure how DNA testing furthers any kind of investigation. Unfortunately, one of the things that attorneys and jurors and judges and police want to know is how DNA got onto a particular item. And that's just not really something that's possible to tell with my testing. I can speculate, but there's really no hard scientific proof or evidence that I can give to really be very certain of activities relating to how DNA gets placed on an item. So there are certain cases that kind of can be head scratching sometimes. Sometimes you get investigators that just want DNA testing done, I feel like, just to say they've had it done, even though they don't fully think things through all the way. So anyway, I have a case I'm working right now Let's check these real quick before I get too into that. What do we got here? Ooh! Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Minuet of Forest, yes. And, oh, I don't want that key yet. I want to go see before I spend money on that. Fire Temple key. What else we got going on? Okay, hold on. I have enough for 2 more things right off the bat. A token? Okay, the Minuet of Forest was good, but this shop kind of blows. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that. 2 down, 48 to go. Hopefully I don't actually need 48 more. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here until we get Zelda's letter. Excuse me, jeez. Ugh, I need water. Yeah, that just confirmed that. That I learned in my last randomizer. You need Zelda's letter. Alright, lady, what do you got for me? A bloopy. Thank you. Sure, let's use our sticks while we got them, right? There we go. Alright, 47 more to go. So yeah, back to this case. It's just notable because it's kind of a gross situation. Okay, let's see. Over, under 2 times this is going to take me. I feel like I either get this on my first try or it takes 20. So your guess is as good as mine. Let's see if I can do this and talk at the same time. Probably not. Focus, focus. Well, if you guessed I'd get it in 1, you were wrong. But anyway, so this case of work, finally, I need to quit teasing with how I talk. It's a homicide, a traffic homicide. A pedestrian was hit by someone driving a car, and the pedestrian unfortunately died. And it sounds like a non-DNA case to me. I mean, the person driving the car, I'm fairly certain they stopped. Okay, this is gonna be one of these times for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the person stopped. I don't always get a ton of case information. Usually just what I need to do my testing. Sometimes I get additional information, but I'm fairly certain this person pulled over and stopped. Like, it was not a hit and run. That's common in my field. Which then that is understandable of why it's a DNA case, because you maybe don't know who was driving the car if they abandoned the car. That is not my impression for this case. This poor pedestrian was hit and unfortunately passed away, and the people driving the car stopped. The story is there were 3 people within this car, and I don't believe any of them are admitting to driving. Though I don't understand. I mean, if I'm with my friend and they were driving and hit and killed someone and the oh, Grudo. Okay, got our first training crown key. That's one of many. Yeah, I would 100% throw my friend under the bus. Sorry, I'm not going down for that. Like, you were driving, take responsibility for it. But anyway, apparently, you know, just, I guess, trigger warning if you don't like graphic details of things. This is about to be talked about here while I, you know, stand here waiting for it to get nighttime. Apparently this guy just like exploded on impact. Sorry to be, you know, blunt, but I have to deal with unpleasant things in my job, and that's the reality of what I'm dealing with in this case. And so I believe the windshield in the car was shattered, and the way it was portrayed to me is this guy basically like exploded through the car. Come on, Richard. And so they're having me test, they call it brain matter, from all over this car. And it's just cases like that, like, you know, I know I'm just a small piece of what's going on, so I don't always know the reasons why, but like, is there a reason we need to confirm that this guy who's exploded on impact's DNA is in this car? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that answers. Like, unless they don't know who this person is, but they do. Okay, there's nothing in this shop either. No. I'm not gonna buy those yet. I feel like the tokens are so plentiful. I don't need to go through that. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to look at things that have brain matter on them. That's not pleasant. So I don't really see the point in this. And then I'm working things like this guy's watch. He was wearing a watch at the time. Was found in the car. And so I opened the watch, and it was kind of sad because I could still, like, the first thing when I opened the evidence bag that hit me was like this intense smell of cologne. So that's always kind of sad to me. Like, you can literally smell this guy's cologne on him. And his watch was just covered in, I wouldn't say I could call it brain matter. I mean, that's not really my expertise as a DNA person, but definitely some kind of tissue, I would call it, was all over this watch. It was disgusting to have to work. And again, it's just like, I'm not sure, like, are we questioning whose watch this is? Like, why am I testing this? And anyway, that's just an example of some of the crazy things I encounter in my job. And that's why I come home and I play Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer, because it is a very good decompressor. I find video games have always been my thing. Video games, I like reading, just things where I can kind of turn my mind off. Randomizers force me to think a little bit more than I'm used to, but alright, we got daytime here. And when I tell stories now and in the future about my job, I'm purposefully going to be leaving out some details, obviously, to I don't want to say protect, but that's basically what it is, like protect an investigation. You know, some cases, if they're closed, I can go into more explicit detail, but I might change certain things, or leave out certain details. But yeah, if anyone's ever interested in any other interesting things I've seen, let me know. I'm happy to keep talking about things. As I'm recording this, I've just finished another batch of cases, so I have some fresh cases on my mind I can talk about. I have a business trip planned in the coming day, actually. I'll be going out of state for a conference, which I really enjoy. I'm just trying to get money, come on. I need a shield where I can just, like, hit the shield button and break them open. That's enough for now. I'll stop on the gate, too. Okay, so this... I mean, it's early, but I feel like it's kind of a slow start. I need a good item. Come on. I need a good item to really get this thing started. Stocking up some money. Let's go to Kakariko. That sounds like a good idea. I'll collect the chicken. I have that set to 1. Additional settings I have, like my last randomizer, the big pose I specifically set to only needing 1. What am I doing? Ganon's. So to complete this randomizer, I need to beat Ganondorf and Ganon in order to get to his castle. you need all the medallions, and then I have a random number of trials within his castle. So it could be one or it could be all of them. Oh, yeah, I need to actually get it. That's stupid. Sometimes I just get distracted too easily with what I'm saying. A bloopy. Okay, thank you for nothing. My dog's name is Blue, and I call him Bloopy a lot, so as I'm commentating this, and I keep saying Bloopy, he like I can see his ear raising in the corner, like, are you talking to me? Hey, come here. I'm gonna grab you. I wanna go into that hole behind the house. Just trying to do some of these gimme easy checks. Be interested to see with key sanity how I feel like that changes my experience, if I feel like it's harder. I always like the option of having more checks. I think it's more interesting to watch and play. I'm curious how much more broken up it will make my dungeon and temple experience. With it off, it's pretty much, you know, oh yes! It is so nice to have these songs that will allow me to travel places faster, but I need the stupid ocarina, otherwise they're kind of worthless. Alright, where am I going? What do I want to do? I probably need to wait for it to get night and start collecting more spider tokens, but I just can't. Jumper, watch out! Oh. What to do? I'm trying to think, should I go to the graveyard? I can't really do anything in the graveyard. It needs to be nighttime. Maybe I will let it become night and I can do graveyard stuff and some spider collecting. I could get on that roof. I probably should do that. I'll come back to that. This gate's open, thankfully, so there's a setting where it's vanilla where you would need Zelda's letter, but I like to keep that nice and open. Yeah, I'm just trying to think without... I don't really have anything right now, so part of me almost just wants to... Sometimes I get to... oh, that's a key up there. Sometimes I get very antsy feeling, like... And I just want to become an adult, because I just like the super easy checks, which I may just go do that. Like, why not? But I think that might get exacerbated, this randomizer with the key sanity. Sometimes I get too much like ADD bouncing from one place to another instead of being more strategic about doing everything I can as a child, then becoming an adult and vice versa. Sometimes I just get my mind set on something or something not to do, so I avoid it. And then I'm a little inefficient, so just waiting for it to... Is this the longest day of my life? Like, what the heck? I feel like whenever I don't want it to become day or night, it always frickin' goes so fast, time, and becomes day or night, and then when I don't want it to change, it is the longest... This has for sure been like 67 minutes waiting for this. 100%. Come on, how? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die just trying to avoid these things. Tektites or whatever they're called, I don't know. Oh, thank you. Get out of here. Yeah, well, I'll reserve what I was about to say for later. Okay, let's get this spider. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Alright, I think I can hit it with this last one. I got this. Bam! Need that token. 4 down. Let's go. I really should have done that tower. Now I can't climb it with the spider blocking me. That's okay. I'm gonna have to look up spider locations, I think, too. I'm hoping I just get 50 naturally, but if not, I might need to actually look up some locations. Alright. This is one I usually save for a lot later, but I want to just knock this one out right now. What do you got for me? Oh, 69, the forbidden rupee number. I just noticed that. Nice. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Maybe I should read those. Ooh, what are you? Okay, so that goes to Begoron. And I have the odd mushroom. Who does that go to? Doesn't that go to that old hag in the... in here, in Kakariko Village, right? Yeah. Alright, well, may as well open this up while I'm here. The other gravestone requires Sun Song, so I can't do that. That means I'll get this freebie. Come on, be something good. Ocarina, Ocarina, come on. Spirit Temple Compass, great. Thanks for nothing. No, actually, if you've seen my other randomizers, you know how bad I am at this game, so any map or compass items, I actually will welcome with open arms. Just helps me stay grounded of where I'm at. Yes, I did just check again how many spiders I have, because I'm that... I have that bad of memory already. No, I will not be able to get to the 10, but... Let's see... Gimme. I need to go check of what's in Impa's house. See if that's something good. I remember when it was the light arrows, that was amazing. Alright, 4 more before our next check for that. Alright, Impa's house, what do you got for us? Something nice, please? Please, something nice, please. A key. I wonder what kind of key that is. Gerudo Training Ground, Fire Temple. Need to not forget about that Fire Temple key in the market. I just didn't want it right away. Alright, I might actually just say screw this and become an adult now. Like, I know there's plenty of other things I can do as a kid, but I just get so antsy and... I mean, trying to think, like, becoming an adult, I get 2 more shop checks in Kakariko, so I like that. Shops are just so easy gimmies, and they're usually loaded. Become day. Let's become day. Jeez. Alright. Become day. Magic, it's daytime. Ooh. Alright, well, we're gonna jump on this roof, and we'll see where we're at after that. I really feel like I'm gonna become an adult already. This is my bouncing around too much that I told you I have a problem with. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I can do this in one try. This is going to be the last check of our first episode. This time I'm going to record this differently. Usually I play the entire game and record things all kind of in one go. This time I'm going to break it up because it will give me, I think, more things to talk about as I go. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me this time. Hope to see you in part 2, and we can talk more DNA stuff. See you then.